All right, so for the next part of the project, we're gonna go more on the backend side. So we are gonna need a database. So for the sake of simplicity, we're gonna use a MongoDB database. And if you don't have one running on your servers, local machine or whatever, you can use MongoDB Atlas. They have like a free tier that we're gonna use, and I'm gonna show you how to build a cluster and make sure everything is right. So you go to mongodb.com/cloud/atlas and you'll go into this page. So you can sign up, sign in. I already have my account, but you just sign up, sign in, and you'll get into an interface that looks like this. And what you're gonna do is create a new project. So for this, it's gonna be classic WoW tools.com. Okay, creating this. This is me. I already have my account. And this is where I link my address, right? Okay, so what you want is build a cluster. So a cluster will be like 3 instances replicating your data. So if one dies, you always have 2. This is not a backup, but it's making sure at least that you will most likely have a server available. So if you want, you can choose any plan you want. We're just gonna start with a free plan. Then you can choose which provider you want, so Amazon, Google, or Microsoft. And you want to choose the location of your cluster. So the closer you are to your end user client, the faster it will be. So in my case, it's gonna be in Europe. I don't know where, so just go central. Let's go. You can change cluster tier or whatever, but if you want to stay on the free tier, you want to stay on AWS. Okay, so let's go. I need to push crosswalk. Traffic light, no, traffic lights. Okay, creating my cluster. So it's gonna take a little bit. And yeah, so basically we have now, so when that cluster will be online, we'll have 3 virtual servers linked together in a cluster that will serve MongoDB to the internet. So we can ask for data from the database from anywhere in the world. And yeah, so we'll set up in the backend all the logic to query, update, and make sure everything works good. So let's go. So it's configuring MongoDB now. So usually takes about 5 minutes for me. Yeah. All right. So we're back. The cluster is ready. There's no data on it. There's no collection. There's no nothing. So what we want is to allow connections. So first of all, we're going to use Xi.co serverless and infrastructure. So we don't know from which IP the request will be coming. So we're going to add a new IP. And to make sure we allow the whole internet, we're going to use 0.0.0.0, which means basically any IP. And this is going to be the wide internet, let's say. Wild internet. Okay, and now we want to create a new username. So I'm gonna change this later on. So let's go for loot, and let me generate secure password. Anyway, I'm gonna change it later on. And this is creating a MongoDB. I'm gonna save this here for the moment. Okay, so now what we want is to get the connection string. So we'll just provide this into a backend, and we'll make sure that the backend can query the database. So we want this, and we are going to copy this, and this is going to be the MongoDB connection string that I'll be referring later on the videos. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you have this, you just save that to a pad or whatever. And let's say you're going to save it to your where are you? Connection string. All right. Okay. So now that you have this, you're all ready and good to go. And yeah, we'll see in the next video how to do in the backend now that we have the cluster. All right. Cheers. See you in the next video.